Hello! Welcome back to another Tuesday Tips at 2 with the Goldbergs. I'm Sarah Goldberg.
And I'm Marcella Ortiz.
Marcella is a legal assistant with our law firm, and she is also a notary.
I am.
So I'd like to thank Marcella for joining us today because normally Marcella is behind the camera as our fancy pants director. So thanks Marcella for joining us.
Well, thank you, Sarah, for inviting me.
So I wanted to invite Marcella today specifically because our topic today is about notaries. And in Texas and very much in immigration, there is a rampant representation of notaries who are practicing law and presenting themselves as individuals who know, who can advise people about immigration law. And unfortunately, sometimes that leads to bad outcomes for the immigrant applicant. So I wanted to get into that topic of why is it that people have chosen to hire notaries. And one thing that I've noticed is it's a cultural difference between the United States and how in other countries notaries are viewed in their professional capacity. So first I wanted to ask Marcella. Marcella, could you please tell me what does it take to become a notary in the state of Texas?
Sure, Sarah, and that's actually a great question. Here in the state of Texas, to become a notary, or the steps that I took were to fill out an application online, paid a filing fee, and receive my stamp within 2 weeks.
Wow.
3 easy steps.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I myself, I'm not even a notary. I'm an attorney, but I'm not a notary. So it's interesting to know that that's what it takes to become a notary.
Right.
Well, Marcella, once you are a notary, what exactly do you do in that capacity?
Okay. As a notary, what I do is I offer my services to clients, and those services are just to verify a signature. A client will come to me with a document that has been prepared by someone else, and I make sure that it has a name and a signature spot. After that, the client will show me his or her identification. I verify that it's the same name that's printed on that document. I witness the signature, I witness the date, and then I stamp it saying that I made sure that it was the same person, and that is it.
Okay, so you verify that the person who is signing the document, it matches up with what their identification presents.
Correct.
Okay, and Marcella, you used to live in Mexico, right?
I did used to live in Mexico.
So many of our clients, because we're located in Texas, are from Mexico, Central America, and South America. And I've seen with many of our clients that they have a different understanding of what a notary is versus how a notary's professional capacity is in America. So would you please explain to me, living in Mexico, what was a notary over there?
Sure. A notary in Mexico is the same thing, or the same profession as an attorney here. It's someone that you go to for deeds, for immigration purposes, for wills, testaments, and all of the above. So a notary in Mexico is an attorney.
Oh, wow. So a notary is considered an attorney in Mexico, and that's actually what happens with many of our clients is they think that someone who says that they're a notario, notary, here in Texas, they believe that person is an attorney. In order to become an attorney here in the state of Texas, you have to have received a bachelor's degree from a university, which usually takes about 4 years. Then you have to go to law school, which usually takes about 3 years. So that's already 7 years of higher education. After that, you have to still pass the Texas State Bar exam. And after you pass that, you can then become licensed in the state of Texas to practice law. So those are the steps that are needed to become an attorney in Texas, which is very different than a notary in the state of Texas. And I want to make that difference understood for our audience today so that they understand what it is to become a notary versus an attorney. And because of that, and I know that it's different in other countries like you said, but in Texas it's that way. And so our tip for today is if you need to find out more information about specifically an immigration matter or any legal matter, we advise that you get proper legal advice from an attorney and not a notary, because an attorney has that legal understanding and background to best advise you on how to move forward with your case. So I'd like to thank Marcella for joining us, and if you call our office to find out more information about immigration, you'll hear from Marcella or from me. We look forward to speaking with you next week for Tuesday Tips with 2 with the Goldbergs.